We might be live. Oh, you're going to get to see all the glitching that happens behind the scenes. Let's see. I think we're there. I think we're live. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Happy Tuesday night. Me, Krissy, and my special guest. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm SaraJoy. I have a business called Harmonies, and I'm excited to be here.
I'm so honored to have you here. SaraJoy is incredible. Like, you guys are going to get to know her over this next hour. We're going to talk a bit about what she does. We're going to do some really cool readings for you guys. I'm just trying to get the comments pulled up. You know how that works. Hopefully it actually works this time. And we have really cool ways for you guys to win some free stuff tonight. So, check out the free gift for tonight. I'm so psyched. You can win either two of my favorite decks, Sacred Self-Care Oracle or Sacred Destiny Oracle. They're both incredible. I use them both all the time. They're actually both in my office right now because I was going to take one out for tonight, but didn't. So you have a chance. Everyone who's watching has a chance to win one of them tonight. All you have to do is like my page, Venus Moon, like SaraJoy's page, which is tagged in the description, Divine Harmonies, and share this video. And then just let us know that you did all three, and I'll put your name on a ticket, and we'll call winner at the end. And so, yeah, you got to hang in, though, and be here when we pull your name. Hello, Sharon, Inky, and Loretta. Thank you guys for joining.
Hi.
Big hugs. So, SaraJoy, why don't you tell them about you, what you do, the whole spiel, and let them get to know you.
Sure. So I started out working as a music therapist and actually spent like 15 years working in the prison system on inpatient mental health units. And then a couple of years ago, I started working in hospice. And I enjoy that work, but it feels limiting in some ways. I feel like I can't use my intuition and some of my spiritual gifts the way that I might like to. So a few years ago, I started my business. I did a chakra series of classes, and because I was already doing a chakra class, when someone local was selling their set of crystal singing bowls, I was like, oh, that would be the perfect accompaniment to my class.
That's why you bought them? That's
and that's
awesome.
why I bought my bowls. And then really my business has expanded a lot with the bowls and with sound healing. I did a training over three-day weekends in the Catskills. That was, I guess, 2 years ago. So it's just been really interesting to see how the music therapy kind of informs how I do energy work and interact with clients. And then the energy work kind of comes back full circle in terms of just giving some information, I guess, that I can then present to the clients to help with their self-awareness and help them kind of get on their path a little bit better, get some clarity. So yeah. It's just been a wild ride, and even the past 6 months. I just met Krissy in April.
It was so random how we met, but it was so magical. She was our sound healer at my Venus Moon retreat in April, and it was like very last minute how it happened, but it was all meant to be, and she just blew everybody away with her skill of, like, literally picture this. We're sitting on the beach, watching the full moon rise over the ocean. We're laying there with our crystals out and just, like, under this beautiful glow, and this amazing goddess is playing her sound bowls to us, and then she starts singing to us like the most beautiful angelic voice you've ever heard. It was like goosebumps. It was one of the best experiences of my life, and like I just love her. She actually taught me how to play singing bowls too. You know, I liked playing them before, but after my lesson with her, like I just have a whole new connection with them. She knows her stuff because you have a music degree too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yeah.
She really knows her stuff. It's so cool. And hey guys, everyone joining in, Yvonne, Rita, Myra, Mira, let us know how to pronounce that, but thank you guys for joining. So yeah, what we're going to do tonight is we have our codes here. We're going to pick codes, the first one on our end to say them. We'll get a little mini reading. I have my Rider-Waite-Smith cards, so I'll give you some clarity and guidance. And then SaraJoy is going to go in with whatever intuitively she feels guided to. Do you want to tell them a little bit about what the options might be that come through?
So what I'm thinking of doing is doing some sung affirmations. So when I'm doing one-on-one sessions with clients, a lot of times words just come into my mind. It's like they're channeled in for me, and I sing them to the clients. And it seems to be really, really effective, like the most effective part of the session. And I think it's because there's just something about having someone sing to you that just brings up that mother-child kind of archetype, and you just feel so nurtured and so loved and able to receive that message. So that's the thought. We'll see.
And she really knows how to tap into the frequency that you exactly need. Like, it's something an instrument can't even, hit. You go in the energy and you're just like, let's transform that. Hey, Regina. Hey, guys. Thank you. So I'm so excited for this. This is the first time for me doing something like this, and we're just going to let it flow. We have this new moon energy right now, so this is such a transformative time. I know we are all in this big evolution period together. So this is going to be a great way for you guys to kind of jumpstart and get some clarity and guidance for whatever this path is that this new moon is bringing, because new moon is all about planting seeds and really just like setting your intentions and putting those thoughts out there of what you want to kind of like bring forward. We're in Virgo energy, which is very like nurturing and grounded and supportive. So I just feel like that combination together with our nurturing, grounded, supportive SaraJoy get you guys some clarity. So everyone, remember to share this video and like both of our pages. They're in the description. And at the end of the live, we will pick a winner to win your own free deck for this new moon. Like, what a perfect deck to be working with one of these guys. And just let us know that you did all three. So share and like both of our pages.
Oh, I see you, Michelle. Thank you so much.
Michelle was there firsthand for the amazingness. And Emil, hello, my love. Thanks for joining. Running to the store? No, you are not allowed. You want to stay for this. So what do you say? Are you ready for our first one?
Let's do it.
All right. Do you want to be the first official code puller?
Okay.
All right. So everyone take a deep breath with us. Think about, your questions, connecting with us. First one on our end to call this next code, 212. So the first comment to say 212 is going to get this very first magical reading, tarot and sound healing combined. Send some hearts too for SaraJoy being here. I'm so thankful and honored. This is so fun. Bonnie Beck, thanks for watching, and you came through first. Yay! All right, so you want to do this, you channel in her energy, I'll pull a card, we'll talk, and then...
Yeah.
All right, so if anyone, when we pull you, let me know if you have a specific question or just want to go with the flow. Spirit will kind of just guide this however they think, whatever message they think you're meant to get. So Bonnie, connect in with me, think of everything going on, connect in with SaraJoy, connect in with the cards.
Here I was worried that it'd be hard to connect and it's already
coming right through, right? Well, feel free if you want to share. If you want to share what came through first, I can definitely.
All right. Let's see. We'll give you the quartz crystal practitioner bowl here. The time is now. Don't hesitate. Time is now, don't hesitate. You got this, you can see it through. The time is now, don't hesitate.
That was so beautiful. Hear that, Bonnie? Now let's see what your card wants to add to that. And if you want to add in anything after. I think this is exactly connected in. So you have the 8 of Swords reversed. When this card's right side up, you could see she's kind of in a cage and blindfolded and really avoiding. It's almost more comfortable to stay in this little cage of swords and what ifs and stress and worry than to break free and, move forward. And I feel like this goes right along with SaraJoy's message. When it comes out reversed, it's the opposite energy. It's saying, take that blindfold off. The time is now. Don't hesitate. It's time to get out of this cage and move forward and really manifest your best life. A big part of that is going to be releasing these swords, the swords that make up the cage around you. time to break out and go on your path. 8 is really an important number too in numerology. It's such a powerhouse number. It's on its side the infinity symbol, so it's talking about like the cycles of life, and you always have, this isn't just like a quick one-time thing. This is a pattern that you've experienced before, and this is your time, like the upswing of the infinity, time to come out and put your power to use, because you are a powerful being. Anything you want to add?
And I feel like you already know all of this, right? Like sometimes we know it, but there's some sort of hesitation for whatever reason. I feel like you're already totally connected to this and just need that little bit of loving nudge to kind of say, okay, I'll do it.
So Bonnie, let us know if that resonates. I think that they definitely validate each other, both messages that came through. And you can definitely go down the rabbit hole of the 8 of Swords reversed, because it's, even though when it's right side up, it's one of the more like wake up call cards. When it's reversed, it's a very like positive card, telling you that you're definitely going in the right direction, and this is the time to make those changes and make those moves and really bring in that transformation that this new moon and this supportive Virgo energy will definitely help you with. So hopefully that connects. I know we have a bit of a lag here. Totally resonated. Yay. SaraJoy, good job. That was awesome. Let's give her some hearts, because she's freaking incredible. That was amazing.
I think, we're sitting like completely surrounded by crystals, and then Krissy is like a lightning rod for energy too, so I'm not going to take all the credit.
We're vibing. And you guys are all amazing too.
Mm-hmm.
We always bring the best peeps watching. Look at all that love. All right, so ready to do another?
Sure.
Let me know if it gets too much too, because we are definitely channeling a ton of energy, so you can stop anytime. We're gonna try to go till 10. We'll see what happens. Let me know if we're frozen. All right, and here, number 10 is our next code. So the first one on our end to say 10, we have this next reading. You guys are. Oh, and you know what? I don't think I've seen any comments yet that said done all 3, liked each of our pages, and shared the video. So comment if you've done that already, because I missed you if you did. And Gina, you came through for the next reading. Congrats. All right, Gina, so connect in. If you have any specific questions, let us know. Or if you just want to go with the flow, the energy will go with the flow.
How are you on cursing?
This is Venus Moon After Dark, so if a curse came through, Gina is meant to hear it. Gina, hopefully you don't get offended, but I feel like it's in your energy already.
So the only thing that popped into mind so far was, holy shit, what did I just do? So I don't know if that resonates for you, but I'll keep tuning in.
Wow, did you do something out of your comfort zone, or someone around you maybe that is feeling that energy? Yeah, I didn't think you'd be offended. Jersey girl. Let's see what the cards want to say. I like it right here for you. All right, Gina. Yep, Ace of Swords. So the swords, it's the suit of air, and it's really like a logical battle. You can see the hand, they're holding this one sword. They represent the challenges in your life. So there's really just like one challenge that you're facing. Maybe it's like a more of a logical puzzle that you're being called to solve right now. The challenge with the swords is to use logic over emotion when you're solving whatever this big challenge is. But this aces represent new beginnings. So along with this new moon energy and this oh shit, what did I do? Maybe you're like, because she's feeling your energy in the next few days or weeks. Maybe you're about to take a really big leap, and using this sword to cut a big cord or to release yourself or release whatever's blocking you. Maybe there is a big transformation coming your way, calling to you. And this Ace of Swords is telling you, like, emotions aren't going to help guide you in this. love is good. Love can guide you in some things, but with this solution, it's really just like the logical viewpoint of like how would a scientist make these decisions, you know, looking at statistics and numbers and all that, you know, more of like an analytical look versus but this person will think this or this one will judge me, you know, like it's just very, this is what I gotta do, and going for it. So, you know, if there's something around you that's gonna make you say, oh shit, what did I do? I would say pick up that sword and go for it, because look, on top of that sword is a crown. And if you look around the color of this card, it's very gray. So it's saying, you know, maybe this is going to take some soul searching. Maybe this new moon is about figuring out what this sword even is that's going to pull you out of your comfort zone. And then by the next, you know, full moon will be about releasing the blockages, and then the next new moon you can really plant these seeds and manifest whatever the sword might be. But it's like, this is a time for you. Like, this is your hand holding the sword. This isn't someone else's challenge. This is all Gina, like, ready to wear that crown. And, you know, swords are very no BS. So that's why, like, we're going to curse around this and everything. Like, it's just very just quick-witted and logical.
And it's interesting because the last reading was don't hesitate, like go for it, but what I'm feeling for this one is like slow down and really take your time, and that you don't need to make a decision right now or take action right now. It's more just being in that space of coming into alignment with it or waiting for the timing to really line up the way it needs to.
Definitely. I'm feeling that too. Like, that's why the more gray, you know, it's like you don't have to decide this overnight. It's not something you're going to visualize tonight. But if there is something that's kind of like been in your energy, like, this might be the direction I want to go, you know, let this be your validation that, yes, there's definitely a big path in front of you. Hey, Laura, thanks for joining in. And everyone else that's watching, Amy Zimmerman, some blue hearts back to you. Laura, you didn't really miss much. We're on our second reading. That guys just tuning in, definitely watch the replay later so you can learn more about how awesome SaraJoy is and, you know, what else she has to offer. And we are doing a giveaway tonight. So if you like both of our pages, Venus Moon and Divine Harmonies, which is right in the description, share this video so your friends can come in and watch too. You know, everyone can use the message right now. And at the end of the video, we will pull a winner to win one of these cool Oracle decks. Just let us know that you did all three. Just comment and say, did all three. I don't have anyone in the bowl yet because nobody commented with that.
Bonnie did.
Oh, Bonnie did? Mm-hmm. Thank you, Bonnie. Thank you, SaraJoy.
All right, so Gina, I'm going to offer you this. This is part of a song that I've done before, but it's coming into my mind as maybe something that would be helpful while you're in this kind of period of waiting and transition. To you, I'm someone that tends to get impatient, and when I feel like something's coming, I get so frustrated that it's just not here now, and it's hard for me sometimes to remember like there's divine timing and things need to be in place. So, you know, from someone who gets it, like as much as you can, just be in this moment and just take in everything that you can, and when the timing is right, it'll all fall into place with you, and I'm going to take that message for myself, too.
Same. I need that message, too, for sure. And I love that. Just breathe. It goes in with the swords, because swords is the suit of air. So use that air element right now, you know. get back to the breathing. It's such a simple thing, and we really forget to kind of like go back and focus on that. Good way to get us out of our heads and into the now. And I see you guys, Gina and Regina. Thank you guys both for sharing and liking. All right, so hopefully that all connected for you, Gina. Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and everyone else that's watching. This is so cool. Like, I hope this sound translates for you guys. I can't wait to watch the replay. It's so beautiful. Yay. All right, would you like to pick the next?
Sure. Oh, this could be either. Let's do this one. All right. Hopefully it's showing up for you. It's 99.
I like that. We have the September 9/9 portal coming up this week.
Yeah, Thursday. Right?
I think so. That sounds right. Yep, that it is Thursday. So maybe whoever gets this next message, this Thursday portal is going to be very important for you, along with this new moon. Oh, thanks, Yvonne. All 3 done. Everyone else that's watching, if you missed it, make sure to share both of our pages, or share this video and like both of our pages. And I see Amy Zimmerman came up. Yay. So hang in 1 sec. Let me write Yvonne's name down. So the way that this works is we pull a code. There's numbers and words in here. And the first one on our end to say the code is the next one for the reading. So hang in, because we're going for another, at least half hour. Feeling good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're connecting to you, Miss Amy. Think of your questions. Feel it all swirling in your energy. Well, look at that. You have a bit of a lag, and you still got through first on our end. You'll get your message when you're supposed to.
Where is this going? I hope the drum's coming through. One step at a time, one step at a time. Go at your own pace, one step at a time. One day at a time, one day at a time. Go at your own pace, one day at a time. You have the wisdom within you. You have what you need. You have the wisdom within you. So go and be. One step at a time, one step at a time. Go at your own pace, one step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. No one can tell you when you should be doing what you need to do, what you should be doing. It's all up to you. So trust your own internal barometer on that, your own wisdom, your own intuition, to know what's right for you, and to do what you need to do in whatever time that takes you, and screw anybody that tells you differently.
I love that message for you, Amy. That was amazing. Let's see what card came through. So, yep, and this goes right along with it. The 7 of Pentacles. So that one step at a time. This card, you can see the person on the card, they planted their seeds, and now all of those seeds are kind of coming into harvest. And that 7 is a number of analyzing and researching and really kind of like making the plan now. So you have this beautiful harvest around you. You know, the last few full moons, the last few years, you've been setting your intentions and kind of putting out into the universe what you want and learning different skills and meeting different people. And now it's a time to kind of look over the harvest around you and all the things that you can kind of put together to figure out what this next step that's coming is. But it really is one step at a time. Again, you got that gray energy behind, so it's not saying this is tomorrow. Maybe even that 7 is saying, like, by this next summer, you know, by July, you'll be taking your steps and really, like, see this big transformation happening over the course of the next year. Anything else you're connecting in with?
I'm feeling too like there's almost an element of comparing to other people and maybe the journey they're taking and wanting to use that as a model for yourself. And in some ways that can be helpful, but as long as you really stay true to who you are and to your process and not think, oh, I should be here because that person is here, or they did it this way, so I should do it this way. Just really kind of checking in on what feels right to you and staying on your path and your process and being inspired maybe by other people, but not feeling like you have to follow the same pattern that they did.
Right, because your pattern is so different. You've picked up of your own unique gifts and your own unique experiences to make your own unique path in front of you, and there are infinite paths in front of all of us, you know, and this new moon is really opening them up. And let's make this next part of your journey your best life, you know, like really follow the path that's going to bring you the most joy and bring you the most abundance and love. And, you know, we're still in this new moon energy, so set your intentions if you haven't already. You know, put it out there. I was just actually earlier today, I wrote my list on paper with seeds in it too, so hopefully by the spring it'll sprout up. I made some new moon water that I'll charge up under the full moon. So yeah, put in that work, you know, with the universe right now. Put it out there. Very much the opposite. That's so wild though, because it's on track. So the opposite meaning not comparing, or meaning not, I don't know. Okay, you have to explain that, especially with the lag. Oh, perfect. So that just be validation then. We're feeling you. Yep. That 9/9. Look into what the September 9/9 portal is, because I feel like that will really resonate with you. I'll definitely try to share something about it on my page too. Yes. One step at a time. That's all we can do. Thank you for joining us, Amy, and connecting in your energy. I'm excited. I'm excited for whatever this path is going to bring. You're definitely going to, you know, combine a bunch of different tools to do something really good with this next part of your journey. I feel it. Yay. Thank you, my love. Keep spreading your good vibes. I love that. I love the drum. I feel like that goes with Amy's energy too, really well. She's got that kind of, like, you know, she was like very like a shaman or something in another life. All right, you guys ready for another one? You need a little mini break. You want to talk a little bit? Let's tell them about our event that we're going to have at Venus Moon.
Okay. So earlier I mentioned that when I first started my business, I ran a class that was about the chakras. And at that time I did like a 7-week series. Each class we talked a little bit about the chakras and some of the characteristics and the ways it interacts with us on an emotional level, physical level. And then we did a lot of musical exploration. So I played the crystal singing bowls as part of a guided meditation. And then I played some recorded music that I felt like really had the essence of that chakra in it. So people were in a really altered state by the time we got to these recorded pieces, and were just really able to travel.
It sounds just very immersive.
Go where they needed to go and get some messages for themselves about how this chakra maybe needs some clearing, or how different things are manifesting in their lives. And then we ended with some artwork, some mandalas that we created, just kind of taking this experience that's hard to put into words and putting it down on the page, and then just kind of looking and seeing what came out through color and shape.
Wow.
It was just a really amazing process. So I decided to do that again, although I am shortening it this time just because, you know, signing up for 7 weeks in a row can be really rough on people's schedules. So I'm going to be doing this at Krissy Space, the
Yay.
Venus Moon in Glendora. It will be over 3 weeks. So the first week will be the lower 3 chakras. Second week is just the heart, and then the third week will be the upper 3 chakras. And it's going to be a very similar setup to what I had done before. So we'll be learning about the chakras, but we'll really be experiencing them and finding a way to express ourselves through them and within a community together, and have a chance to share whatever our experiences were, share the artwork if you feel comfortable, and just come away with some knowledge of how that energy is embodied within you. So I believe the first one is September 27th. They're Monday nights, so it's the very last Monday in September and then the first 2 Mondays in October. We'll be doing those. You can sign up for all 3 of them, or you can sign up for just one if there's one that works out with your schedule, or you're just feeling like I really need some extra root work or something
Heart.
like that.
I can't imagine. That heart one's going to be intense.
Yeah.
They all are, though, especially because you're combining them. Like, it's going to be so amazing. And this is really something that anyone can go to, whether you know about the chakras and you already practice with them and, you know, are aware of how to work with them, or if you're brand new and have never heard of it before and you're just like, what does this mean? This is going to be such an empowering and transformative, 3-week series. I think everyone will love it. It's really going to just, like, help open up that energy flow in our bodies and reconnect us. I'm excited. I really am. Especially because the energy during that time, we're going into, like, what is that? Scorpio? And then Libra? I have to figure that out.
Scorpio is November, right?
Yes. Okay, so we're going into Libra, which is going to be some air energy, and that'll be around the time of that. Yeah, so I just feel like that's going to really help open up and expand us. It'll just be such a transformative time. So I hope you guys can come. Definitely, reach out to us. We don't have an event page for it yet, right?
No.
So we're going to make an event page so you guys can, connect through that, and send us a private message if you want to get on the list for it, because space is going to be super limited. And it's going to be just like a really intensive series. Like, I'm definitely going to be taking it with you guys, and I'm excited to see what comes out.
Yeah.
So, yay.
Yeah.
Stacy, hi.
Oh, hey, girl.
All right, so let us know. I hope you guys can come, because that's going to be amazing. And you'll get to hang out with SaraJoy and me in person. And let's pull another person. You guys ready for another reading? Let's see. Look. How funny of me to do both numbers. I'm not going to do it, but it was 99 again. Here, we like this. All right, next person to comment with 111 will get the next reading. And remember, if you haven't yet, like both of our pages and share this video so your friends can join in and get some messages too. And then let us know that you did all 3. Comment and say, did all 3. And you'll be entered to win an oracle deck at the end of the show.
Stacy.
Yay, Stacy, of course. Look at that. She's going to pop in and get a reading. I love it. And you haven't been here, so what we're doing is we're doing combined readings. SaraJoy is doing connecting in with your energy and bringing some sound healing, and I think you will love this. So, Stacy, think about everything going on. Any questions, any intentions you want to put out there? Send it to us. Send it to the cards and the instruments. I really feel your spirit team around you very strong right now. Whatever's going on, I just feel like you have so much support around you. Like, I mean, obviously in this dimension too, but in that other world, like, I feel like almost like there's hands on your body. Like, they're so close to you. And I just want to, I know you connect with energy too, but I just want to validate that they're definitely there supporting you.
There's just this amazing feeling of blossoming, like you're coming into your own and you're putting those pieces together and just stepping out into the world and saying, like, this is who I am and this is what I have to offer. But it's so much from a place of love. Like, it's just so infused with love and, like, joy. It's such a beautiful energy to feel.
I was feeling that too, like almost like I just kept wanting to do this, like my body like blooming, right? Yeah. I love that for you, Stace. So let's see what card we got for you. the King of Wands reversed. So when the King of Wands comes out right side up, it's the suit of fire, and fire is all about passion and goals and ambition and creativity, and really, again, like following that joy and that bliss in your life. And when the King comes out, he's master energy, or it can be talking about a masculine energy in your life that kind of embodies all of this. When it comes out right reverse, I feel like that energy is all in you. It's talking about Stacy being the King of Wands, you know, really mastering the creativity and the projects and the ideas and the ambition, you know, not looking for someone else to be that King of Wands for you. You are the inspiration. You are the creator, you know, and really being confident in your gifts and in igniting this fire, because you igniting your fire brighter and burning brighter and, you know, showing how creative and, you know, ambitious that you are, it's going to help light other people's torches around you. The friends, the family, everyone is going to see you glowing bright, and it's going to really light their torches too, and it's going to make them want to do the same, and then they're going to share their fire, and it's like you are just going to start this, what do they call that, you know, like a effect of it spreading across the whole world because of your little flame.
Like an inferno?
I like that. Yeah, you'll be the center of the inferno, putting it out there.
Very powerful. All right, let's see. This is the Kashi chime. They're one of my favorite instruments. You are worthy of all that you want. You are worthy of all that you want. You have such a heart that you extend to others. You are worthy of all that you want.
You are. You deserve this. Yay. Put out that, like, keep putting that flame out, girl, and know that you deserve everything that comes back to you because of it. I would say even working with fire energy right now, because you're a Virgo, we're in Virgo energy, and it is so grounding. So having like a lit candle nearby, or, you know, a hot bath or something. I mean, you're in Arizona, so you're in fire already. But keeping that fire lit around you to pull you out if you're starting to feel a little too grounded with this energy will definitely help. And then by November, when that air energy comes in, that'll just stoke the fire even more. So think of this as just beginning, you know?
Oh, I'm so excited for you.
Yay. Yay. I'm so glad it's translating. Well, thank you for connecting with us, Stacy. You're awesome. And guys, make sure to hang in till the end of the video to see if you win one of our free Oracle decks.
People have put in like 4.
I know. So right now there's a really good chance to win.
Chances, yeah.
So if you haven't done it yet, like both of our pages and share this video. Tell your friends this is really fun. And let us know that you did all 3, and you'll be entered to win.
Ooh. Seems like a lucky number.
Yes.
All right. Our next reading is for lucky number 77.
All right, so the next comment of 77 is going to get the next reading.
Yes, they are. Kashi chimes. Definitely worth buying yourself one. If you feel inspired, you can actually hear them online. So you can pick the one that resonates for you. The Kashi are attuned to the elements. So I think the one that I played right now is Earth, which is funny. You're like, don't be grounded right
Well, she needs the combination of both.
But yeah, they have such a beautiful sound to them, and it's the thing at the sound healing events, we go around with the chimes, and then people at the end are always coming up, what was that sound? Like that beautiful chime sound.
Yeah.
And then they go and buy them for themselves, which I think is awesome.
It is so beautiful. I feel like it's just as cleansing with the frequency that they put out as like burning sage or like incense, or, you know, the smoke. I always use them if I can't have access to burning something at the moment. Oh, isn't that beautiful? They definitely do invoke like childhood memories, I noticed too.
Yeah, oh for sure.
Yay.
Oh, Stacey.
And sorry to keep you guys in suspense, but I see Regina Ashley. I was hoping to connect with you tonight, my love. So you get the next reading. Okay, so Regina, think of any questions or intentions that you might have. Send it to our energy and the cards.
Feeling drum energy for you, Regina. I am a wild woman goddess. I am a wild woman goddess. I don't take no shit from no one. I don't take no shit from no one. I am a wild woman goddess. I feel like we could have a whole song for you, but we'll stop there in the interest of time.
I love that for you. Definitely brings out those badass vibes. Awesome. Anything you want to add to that before we talk about her card?
Oh my gosh, you just have this like fierceness. Like, I feel like if you want to do something, you're going to do it. And nothing is going to stand in your way or stop you. You're just like, the sky's the limit. That's awesome.
I love it. Get it, girl. Yep. Queen energy, too. Queen of Cups. So now, I feel like this next part of your journey, the Cups, is connected to the emotions and the relationships. So maybe whatever this, badass energy goddess that you're pulling in is going to be around really just like finding your confidence in maybe like even heart chakra healing, maybe going down a path of that. She's local, so maybe you should come to our heart chakra night if you can't make it to the other ones, to help that energy flow and really just get in touch with like your emotions and your sensitivity, maybe even going deep inside and doing the inner work as far as balancing out the heart chakra, healing any wounds in the heart, because sometimes, when you're trying to be that badass woman, human and ego and, the emotions and stuff can take over. So I feel like this is just all about finding that good balance, but also you can see there's a lot of water flowing in this card, and the water can represent intuition too. So maybe just really letting your intuition flow right now and guide you during this next part of your journey, and seeing how you can balance out emotions and intuition to really help boost you and, work with them instead of having those days where they can seem to be working against you and making you kind of like question and, stress and worry. Let them influence you instead and help support you.
I love that focus on balance, because I feel like there's an energy around like kind of protecting and being who you are and setting those boundaries, but also letting people in. And so there's that balance there of like, okay, how do I maintain my autonomy and my integrity, but also find a way to partner with other people in a way that I don't lose myself, but I'm still connecting, like getting the juicy part out of the relationship without giving too much of ourself away.
Right. I love that. And maybe even like seeing how you can really utilize your gift to love and nurture and, use your intuition. How can you incorporate that into this next part of your journey? Just being really open to trusting. If you feel guided to maybe channel in the spirit or, share a hug with somebody or whatever it is, trust it and be open to it, because you're meant to be healing in your own way too. And I feel like that's kind of part of your gift, is your big nurturing Queen of Cups heart, and that love, and just being open to receiving it back to you is going to be really part of the balance. Spot on. Okay, well, thank you for connecting. Anything you want to add before we shuffle her back in?
No, I think I'm good.
All right, well, thank you, Regina. How are you feeling? We got 15 minutes till 10. You good to do a few more?
Yeah.
Cool. awesome. You'll have to let us know. All right, let's see who's next.
Like these cards are like calling up. So maybe whoever's next.
Let's see, they might get a card. Three, 11, 3, 3, 11. Next comment, our first comment on our side that says 311 will get the next reading. I'm so glad you got some validation, Regina. Thanks, Bonnie. I feel it. We're definitely connected. Chris Whitney. Hey, Chris. Oh, and hey, Giovanna. Hey, Dory. Thank you guys. And Donna. Oh, thank you guys for joining us.
So, before we get to Chris, I'm going to give this one to Regina because it's so on point with what we were just saying. So it says, companionship. Giving someone your complete presence is an astonishing gift. And it's got these gorgeous elephants together on the purple background. So, Regina, I don't know if that resonates for you, but I feel like that one was for you.
Maybe it's even like in the blur between Regina and Chris and can connect to both of you guys.
Could be, yeah.
But Chris, you look at you just joined in and you jumped in for the next reading too. So everyone else just joining in, make sure like both of our pages, share this video, and let us know that you did all three, and you'll be entered into our raffle at the end of the video. Just be here when we pick a name, but there are not many names in here, so you definitely have a good chance. And Chris, yay, thanks for connecting. Think about any questions that you might have, or any intentions for this new moon, and let's see what comes through. Right here. Go ahead.
All right. The sun will shine for you. Just let it come on through. It's okay. It's okay, my little one. I feel like I'm gonna cry.
That got me right in the heart.
I don't know if this is something that's really current for you. It feels like maybe it's something older, but that's still there and wanting some acknowledgement and some healing. So if it doesn't resonate for what's happening today, you know, at some point when you have a chance to sit with it, see if there's something else kind of underneath that's maybe been there for a little while that could use some release and use some healing.
Like some inner child work or something. Sometimes what I like to do is like close my eyes and, you know, focus on the breathing and then try to go back to different ages. Like if a number pops in my head randomly, I'll say, okay, let's go back to 7 years old. And, you know, the most random memory will come up and I won't know why, and I'll let it play out, and, you know, I'll see something, and then myself, my energy, I'll go back to myself at that age and I'll give me a hug, and, you know, we'll talk about whatever went on. And it's amazing how just that little meditation can have such a big effect. You know, sometimes you can realize like, oh crap, that is why this is happening right now, or that is why I'm feeling this way still. So definitely like doing that inner shadow work can help a ton.
Yeah, I'm amazed, you know, how often I'm working with a client and something kind of comes forward in the energy field and I bring it up and they say, I thought I was done with that. I thought I had healed that. And I'm really starting to see that it's kind of like that onion, to use that cliche, like we do the healing that we can with something, and then it has some time to kind of rest, and then later on it will present again, and we can do a little bit more of the healing. So it's kind of in the amount that we can take at one time, and then we kind of move forward with it to do more healing later on when we're ready for that next step of the healing.
I love that. Chris, you know, if you ever want to talk healing work and all that inner stuff, you got a buddy. Chris is one of my helpers for the crystal shows, if you guys didn't make that connection. So let's see what card came out for you. Wow, yeah, this goes right along with it. This is such a healing card. When this is in the right side up position, this is the Five of Pentacles. And you can see it's a very wounded card. You know, it's a card of loss and grief and almost like resentment, because these people are wounded and they're out walking in the snow, and you know, they have crutches, their clothes are all tattered, and they're walking by this like beautifully lit up window, stained glass. Who knows what's on the other side of it? Maybe like a nice warm feast or a family celebrating something, and these two people are just like feeling out in the cold and kind of like left out. Now when it comes out reversed, it's talking about healing those past traumas and those past resentments and the past wounds of, you know, feeling left out or not good enough, or, you know, whatever seeing this card even may trigger for you. And 5 is a number of freedom and like releasing the boundaries and being able to be free from this energy. So if there is any kind of that like heaviness deep inside of you, it's important for you to go deep in there, because sometimes when we just ignore it and are passive about it and just like let it fester, it can fester in other ways in our body. You know, it's good to just get it out and identify it and be free from it, because that's what that 5 is telling you, is it's going to be freeing when you can kind of like get past all this stuff.
And I pulled a card from this Divine Abundance deck, which is Divine Flow. It says, eventually one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the Tao, the divine flow, at all costs. And to me, this card has a sacral energy to it. So there is the image. It's got the beautiful lotus flower and some butterflies. So, yeah, it just feels like there's something of that, the divine, the softness, the vulnerability, I think, too.
And really understanding that, like, this life experience is just so much bigger than us and so much bigger than we can comprehend, and we really do have to just kind of go with the flow and trust that this is divine timing and divine intervention, pretty much everything that happens. And, you know, we can set our intentions and manifest all that we want, but we're going to get exactly what, you know, is our paths for a reason. So putting that energy out, but really trusting it, and, you know, trusting this message is coming to you for a reason. Even if you want to say like, nah, I don't connect, you know, sit on this and hold it and see what comes through. I always find my best if I'm resisting meditation is in the shower. Like, something about being in that water, I can't ignore whatever messages come through. So if you just say like, all right, I'm open to whatever, and let it kind of channel in. Hey Mayor, thanks for joining. So what we're doing is we're pulling codes, and I think maybe have one left. What do you think? 9:55, or should we start tying things up? Okay, we're gonna do one more, I think. So whoever calls this next code will get the next reading. But Chris, let us know if that resonated with you. Hopefully you got that. Maybe oh, there he is. You're welcome. Sending you lots of love. All right, would you like to pick the last number? Oh, and you guys hang in there, because we're gonna pick a raffle winner soon too.
9999.
99.99. Those 99s kept coming up.
Yeah.
Nine is the number of the utopian vision. I feel like a lot of us hanging out right now have this 9 energy in us somewhere. Like, we're not from here, you know, and this earth and all these problems, you know. Speaking of that, Sharon Inky Smith came through, and you were totally that, like, you know, not from here in the most loving utopian type of way. So Inky, you came through for our last reading. Yay! Thank you guys all so much for watching too. Make sure to watch the replay, because we do tons of readings, and, you know, even if you didn't get through our messages may resonate for you too. So just think of your question as you rewatch, or even as you watch Sharon's reading right now. Think of your question along with her, and let this be for you too. 9/9 portal, yep, it's coming up this week. All right, so Sharon, think about your questions, think about your intentions, send it on over to us. This is your guys' last chances to like both of our pages and share this video with your friends, and let us know that you did all 3 to be entered to our raffle. You've got a few more minutes. All right, let's get Sharon some clarity and guidance for this next part of her journey.
Sharon, I'm getting an image of you like stamping your feet, like, I don't wanna, and I don't, oh man, I'm trying to get some clarity on what that might be. It's almost like you're so ready to move on to your next stage that like doing the stuff that pays the bills, or you know, that society tells us we have to do XYZ, like just feels like, oh man, like can you just give me a break, like I'm ready to move on, just be done with that and just be like totally living my heart's purpose and following my joy and all of that. So it feels like a little bit of like a frustrated energy, like let me just get started. So now I'll see if there's a way to channel that into music.
And let's see what card came out for you too to go along with that. Oh, heck yeah. Empress. This is one of the major arcana cards, and I feel like she is so you. When she's right side up, she's so you. She is, like, look at that. She's got the Venus symbol right there on her heart. She is just like divine feminine energy. She really is just that like ultimate nurturing, loving, creative mama vibe, very much about self-care and self-love, and not only that, but so much that she inspires other people with the energy too, to love themselves and do the self-care for themselves. Now when it comes out reverse, it's saying that there might be a little bit of a blockage with this energy for you, and I do feel like this is something that you've been working on, you know, and we've all kind of, like we were just talking, this weekend has been so transformative alone, and I feel like it has been for you too, and it's just the beginning of, you know, getting this ball rolling for this next part of our journey. And with the new moon too, I feel like your part of your journey with this Empress card being reversed is saying it's about turning this right side up again for you. Number 3 is the number of creativity, charm, really like using that smile, using that childlike energy to guide you, and using your charm to communicate and network and get out there, put yourself out there, be with the group, bring people together, really be like that social butterfly self that you are, and share this energy. A lot of yellow in the card is that solar plexus, confidence and strength, because you are all of that. You know, you are one of the most inspiring, strong people that I know, and it's just a matter of getting back into that version of yourself. Like, she's even got the blonde curly hair like you, sitting on her throne, holding her magic wand. And you can see the wheat in the bottom, it's the abundance, you know, like you really are surrounded by abundance. You have the flowing water on the one side, which is that intuition flowing around you. So just being aware of what a strong, powerful, badass female you are. You really are an embodiment of a goddess, an angel on this planet, and, you know, being that again, bringing that energy back to you. I would say surround yourself with yellow right now. If you're not feeling it, it's kind of like that fake it till you make it. Bring that yellow to really let that solar plexus energy flow. Sunflowers, or, you know, the yellow flowers around, or wear a yellow accessory, eat yellow foods, yellow candy.
I was really feeling like a mama bear vibe with this too, like taking that sovereignty and extending it to your son, to your family, you know, just like laying down the law, like not with him, but with like other people in your life who maybe aren't caring for him the way that he needs, to just take that power and extend it to the people that you care about too. Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, that's, out of all this stuff, I think that's like thrown
Mama Bear.
let's see. I never curse. But for whatever reason, like the energy, like, I don't know.
We're bringing it out. It's Venus Moon After Dark.
You know that it's like a call and response, like camp or like military. I don't know, but I've been told.
Yes.
Like, all right. So I'm feeling that kind of vibe for you, Inky. All right. So you are going to do the echo back on your end. So we'll do call and response. I'll sing it. I don't know if you feel comfortable singing the response. But
Let's
if you
do it.
That's awesome. All right.
Everyone watching right now, go ahead if you can. Be confident.
I am strong and I am bold.
I am strong and I am bold.
I don't take no shit, no I don't.
I don't take no shit, no I don't.
I am strong and I am free.
I am strong and I am free.
Listen up, yeah, listen to me.
Listen up, yeah, listen to me.
I will do this.
I will do this.
I will make it through.
I will make it through.
I will do this.
I will do this.
You will see it too.
You will see it too.
I am bold and I am free.
I am bold and I am free.
You know you wanna be like me.
You know you wanna be like me.
You know you wanna be like me.
You know you wanna be like me. Woo! I love that. I have goosebumps. That was so good.
Thank you.
Power. That was a perfect solar plexus charge up, I feel. So, Inky, hopefully that connected to your energy. Anything else coming through that you want to share for her?
It just feels like there's so many good things ahead for you, and you're there. It's just putting it out into the world and making it happen. And I know you have a huge team in spirit and here just supporting you to give you that push that you need.
Yeah, this is the time. We're all transforming. We're getting ready. We had that time to really work on the plan and go through the shadow work and all that, and now it's time to put those plans into action and start with the groundwork, one step at a time.
This collab is legit.
I agree. So legit. And if any other local peeps ever want to come be on Venus Moon After Dark, send me a message. This is so much fun. I would love to make it like weekly or monthly kind of thing, just hanging out and talking. Make sure you come if you're local to our event. It's going to be so awesome. September 27th is the first night. We're going to be going over all the chakras with SaraJoy, really it being immersed and embody them. And she's got so much other cool stuff. What's your website?
It's www.divineharmonies.com. It's got a listing of all the services I offer. I'm actually playing around with a new service, kind of trialing it. I don't have a name yet, but I'm kind of going for like soul-to-soul energy communication. And the idea is doing a mediumship reading of sorts, except instead of connecting with those who have passed, I'm connecting with those who are still present here physically, but maybe can't communicate for themselves. So I've done some pet readings. I'm thinking like babies and toddlers, folks with developmental disabilities or on the spectrum who aren't able to express themselves verbally, dementia, end of life, coma, that sort of a thing. Working in hospice, I've seen how helpless some family members feel when their loved ones aren't able to communicate clearly anymore, and they can tell that there's something their loved one wants to get out, or they can tell that they're in pain or uncomfortable, but they can't ask why or what's going on. And so I just love the idea of using energy to communicate with people in those situations, just to help empower the family members to meet their loved ones' needs as best as they can, and just get the bigger picture sometimes too, I think. So because this is a new service, I'm actually offering those readings for free. I have enough pets already lined up, but if you have any people in your life who aren't able to communicate verbally and you want to touch base with me, please do so, and maybe we can work out something. But it just feels like the sky's the limit, and the healing that could come through from that. So I would love to develop that, and if you have someone in mind that you think you could use that type of reading, please let me know.
Right? What a gift. It takes a very special person to be able to connect with that type of energy. So you're definitely going to help people with that. I'm so excited. And yeah, make sure if you follow Divine Harmonies on Facebook or check out our website, send her a message. Stacy, maybe Carter would be a good baby for her to connect with, because, you know, she'll take the practice. Eventually she'll be helping the world. So let's get in that groundwork with her. I'm so excited about that. And then you can see all of her other services that she offers too. And if you want to learn singing bowls, I definitely recommend a lesson with her. It was like 2 or 3 hours, and it was like very, very good. And yeah, check out thevenusmoon.com/schedule if you want to see any of the other cool things that I have coming up at the Venus Moon. This Friday we have a crystal show. SaraJoy got the sneak peek of some of the new stuff that came in. I actually have Halloween stuff for the next show, some really cool new sphere holders, some other just like fun stuff. You have to be here to come see it. There's a Sailor Moon. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I did.
It's for Gabby, but I want to show it in case anyone else wants her.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, there's going to be some cool stuff, so make sure you come back here on Friday night, turn on your notifications for Venus Moon, so that way you don't miss it. And then I have some other cool stuff coming up in person. Actually, tomorrow night, hopefully the weather hangs out. I'm supposed to be at the Atco Library doing an outdoor sound bath. This will be my first one. So that's going to be really cool, and it's free, and there's still some space available. So if anyone wants to come get a little crystal bowl sound healing, as long as the weather is good, I'll be there. Rain date Thursday, but Thursday's not looking too good either. It'll happen when it's supposed to. And take advantage of this new moon energy, you guys. Really, it's so powerful right now. So set your intentions, or look into even what new moon work means if you're unfamiliar, or send me a message and I'll help you with it. Any last words for the peeps?
I just want to thank Krissy because she is such an amazing and gracious host. She's got the whole setup, and she was calming me. Just take a deep breath. And she's just one of the most generous people I know, like through the crystals, but just through her heart and her presence, and inviting me to be here, you know, and helping me get introduced to more people, and just like everything she does is just so heart-centered and so generous, and I just love her.
Aw. Well, you know, I got to share the good vibes with everybody, and you're awesome. So I'm so thankful for this awesome collaboration. All right. Oh, Stacy, sending you the good vibes for tomorrow. Let me know what's going on. Oh, I love you guys. Carrie, I can't wait to see you Friday. All right, so who's ready to see who wins the raffle? You guys get a choice of the Sacred Self-Care Oracle. Let's see if I could show you the cards on the back. So this one gives you all different ideas for different self-care rituals that you can do. Some of them are, for example, connecting with family, writing a gratitude list, doing a burning bowl ritual, syncing with the moon, working with crystals. So this is a good one if you're like kind of lost on what to do. Pull a card and it'll give you some suggestions on a gift you can give back to yourself. The other deck is called Sacred Destiny Oracle. I love this one. Whenever I do full readings, I always have this out. It goes great with my Rider Smith deck, or you could just use it by itself too. This has like almost like beautiful paintings on the cards. I know it's not really translating.
Oh, that butterfly.
Right? Butterfly is transformation, taking risks, security, miracles, and the book in here is great too. The cards really go in depth, and I always ask it to sum up my big reading, and I'll pull one card, and like the message that I get will really just, it's like it paints a picture of exactly what we were talking about, and the story goes great with it. So whoever's name I pull gets to choose which deck they'd like, and I'll mail it out to you. If you want, I could hold it till Friday in case you want to order any crystals, and I could put it in your box with that. Oh my gosh, Stacy, that's incredible. Congratulations. Let me know how that goes. All right, we're mixing it up. And let's let SaraJoy choose. Not to put the pressure on. All right, you guys, send some hearts if you hope it's you that wins.
Oh, Regina.
Regina, Ashley, are you still here? So that's the only catch, is you still have to be here watching. We'll give her a minute to say hey. Otherwise, we'll give her a consolation prize, but hopefully she's still here. So let's see. Oh, and it's 10:11. So at 10:12, we'll choose another name if we don't hear from her. Come on, Regina. She's here! Yay! Look at that, girl. You are meant to be hanging with us tonight. So which deck is calling you? Sacred Destiny or Sacred Self-Care? They're both so fun to work. These are literally two of my favorites. I usually pull these after readings too, just as like a way for the person to give back to themselves. Yay! Oh my gosh, yeah, the lag. Sorry. It's terrible. Like you can see there, I'm still holding up the decks right now. Awesome. So you let me know what deck you want, my love, and send me a private message with your address if I don't have it already. I'll drop it off. I'm going to put some crystals with it too, whatever I feel guided to go with you on this journey. Ah, good choice, Sacred Destiny. This is going to be a great companion for you. So next show, you'll have a chance, you guys, to win the other Sacred Self-Care Oracle. And thank you guys so much for hanging. This was so fun. Anything else you want to add before we sign off?
I just feel so blessed and humbled that you allowed me into your energy and to share in this way, and thank you so much. It's been such an amazing experience.
Yay. All right, you guys, thank you all for hanging out. This was so fun. Love yas. All right, have a good night.
Bye.